I'm Dawn Lopez, morning and noon anchor here at Action News Jax.
And I'm Mary Lauren Eubank with Jacksonville Moms Blog.
And we are here to help you get ready for back to school. And one of the things we want to talk about is the parent-teacher relationship. This is something that's very important at the start of a brand new school year.
Right, because they're the person that's in charge of your child for the majority of your day. So you really want to start off on the right foot and keep that communication open.
Now, one of the things that I told you that I like to do is I start with a note on the first day of school, just saying, looking forward to a great school year with you, new teacher, and sometimes take a little gift for them. Do you think that's something that helps you start off on the right foot?
Yes, definitely. I mean, having that open communication and starting when things are all good is a good decision. That way they see that you're just as invested in their children, in your children, as they are.
Right, and you were a middle school teacher at one point.
And so, I loved it.
And you loved it. What is one of the things that you found that parents can do better?
I think, well, I'm going to bring up the topic of email because that's the fastest way to communicate and the most efficient way, but sometimes things get lost in translation. So I would say if you are going to address something sensitive, maybe there was an issue between the teacher and your child, you might want to give them a heads up, but also say, do you mind giving me a call so we can talk about this? Because so much can be misconstrued and parents can be on the defensive, the teacher can be on defensive, when really if you just talk about it, you can get those things, you know, you can be on the same page without assuming something that did or didn't happen.
And when a parent comes in and they don't have the whole story, it puts everybody at odds, right?
That's right. And obviously the parent, wants what's best for their child, and they're going to take up for the child, but you also have to give a little nod to the professional in the room and hear them out and figure out, usually the truth is somewhere in the middle. So I just think it's good. Email can be just a little iffy.
Right. How do you let a teacher know, I need a little bit more, or will you give my child a little bit of grace this time?
I think you just say that and show them, like, what are you willing to give? I will expect this of him at home. I want him to do these things for you, and in return, can you do this? But then also say, if he doesn't, yes, there'll be a consequence for it, and try to agree on it. Because I think everybody realizes people are going to make a mistake. That's what school is for, and it's really the important part is what can you learn from it.
Right. Anything else we can do when it comes to making sure you establish a good relationship with that teacher as a parent?
If you can get in the classroom to help them, that's great. I know a lot of us are really busy and our schedules don't allow for it, but there's still opportunities for people to do things on their own time, maybe at home. Just ask the teacher, is there something I can take home and work on for you? Just that, willingness to help really goes a long way.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that I would do even if I couldn't be a class mom. Right. Can I cut paper for you, or can I come in and help you with a special project? And I've always found that the teachers were so receptive and appreciative.
And they always need supplies. And even though that may not seem like such a big gesture, it really is. So many buy things out of their own, pocket. So I think that's a good way to say, I'm here for you.
All right. So we do want to say happy back to school for the teachers and the students.
And the parents.
And the parents, absolutely. Thank you, Mary Lauren.